products@zquil.com.
If you have something to buy, sell, or trade, call me. Weekday mornings at 7:50 for Swap and Shop.
WGNS, AM, FM, and online. Rutherford Issues with Brian Barrett on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, and streaming at WGNSradio.com.
We are back on Rutherford Issues, powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. You know, United Communications is their internet company at MTE, and they have been serving homes and businesses throughout the mid-state with super fast and 99.99% reliable fiber internet service. Find out more at mte.com/internet. United Communications, fast, local fiber. Our friends from Rutherford County PAWS are here. Gracie Hill, and she brought a friend today. So
I did.
Looking forward to it. How are you?
I am doing great. How are you?
Doing good. Good. We always like to start out by reminding folks what Rutherford County PAWS is.
Oh,
I would
course.
think you might get something from PAWS, but
Yes.
yeah.
Just a little. So PAWS is Rutherford County's pet adoption and animal welfare services. So we are a government facility, and we provide a wide range of different services for the community. Today specifically, we're going to be talking about our surgery program, but we also do, adoptions, animal control services, foster and volunteering, low-cost vaccines, and more.
All right.
But I'm very excited because today we're joined by our very own chief veterinarian to discuss why Spay and Neuter Awareness Month is so important.
It is. It is very, very important to control the pet population. Bob Barker said so many years ago, right?
Oh, did he?
He did. Of course, all the time. And it's Debrina, right?
It is.
Yeah, Dr. Debrina Dills here with us today. So good to have you. I know it's an old hat for you. You've been here over the years, right?
Oh, a couple of times.
A couple of times. You've been with Rutherford County PAWS for a while.
Yep, about 12 years now.
Wow.
Yep.
Going strong.
Going strong.
Yeah.
And I enjoy what I do. I love what I do.
She definitely does.
So, I guess maybe let's find out a little bit about the history behind the surgery program.
Yeah, so our surgery program, it's free for Rutherford County residents. So it started back in 2015 to limit intake numbers and obviously, the euthanasia at the shelter. When it started, we were actually averaging over 1,000 public surgeries a year, and since then, that number has doubled. So in the last fiscal year from 2022 to 2023, we reported at 3,693 surgeries, including in-house and public.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is...
It's a big number.
That is huge growth. I mean, you're almost at 4,000, and you've started out at 1,000?
Yep.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
nuts. So 2015 started this. Do people, are they aware about the free spay and neuter?
They are.
Okay.
They are.
Very much so.
Yes.
I guess that's why you have such big numbers
Yeah.
then, huh?
Yes, we receive a lot of applications for the free spay and neuter services, to the point where the applications we're receiving now, we're booking surgeries into May and June. So
Okay.
we're booked that far ahead,
Yeah.
which is a wonderful issue to have. Hope that folks don't get too frustrated, but we will
Yeah.
get to them. It's just that popular.
I bet you can do it in your sleep, though, if you're doing that many, right?
Oh, yeah, you would think. Yep.
So let's back up just a little bit and kind of talk to me about you. You've obviously been at this for quite some time. You mentioned 12 years at PAWS. Maybe give us a little brief history of Dr. Dills.
Oh, well, I'm a 1998 graduate of University of Tennessee, Knoxville College of Veterinary Medicine. So been practicing medicine for 20.
I have written down in my notes 25 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
25 years. Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yep. And started with PAWS, and I think since 2011, PAWS had a veterinarian. But they were there for a short period of time, and then I came in, and then we started this public program, and been going strong ever since.
So, Gracie, I know that
Yeah.
you have dealt a lot with Dr. Dills, obviously, and you all are a pretty tight-knit group over at PAWS. So, I mean, she means a lot for PAWS, doesn't she?
Oh, definitely. I mean, she's the mastermind behind the program. I mean, like we stated, 25 years of experience. She's been there at PAWS for over 12 years. I mean, she has served the community day in and out. As you saw, the surgery numbers have doubled. However, Doc, she's stayed the same. She's stayed tried and true, and her passion for, spay and neuter is really inspiring. And yeah, we're really lucky to have her.
So let's, Dr. Dills, talk about the surgery program itself. We've talked about the numbers. Why was it important enough to begin this program, do you think?
Well, like Gracie said, we were, our main focus initially was to sort of limit intake of, litters of puppies and kittens. And so for that reason, we started the program. But, I mean, there are other benefits, other health benefits for spaying and neutering your animals as well.
Well, what are those benefits?
Well, spaying and neutering, there are studies that show that spaying and neutering can extend your pet's life by 3 to 5 years, depending. Female dogs and cats, if we eliminate their heat cycle, it reduces the likelihood of life-threatening illnesses like uterine infections, breast cancer, also curbing unwanted behaviors. Anyone who's had a female cat in heat knows that they're very vocal, kind of keep you up at night. For male dogs, we eliminate risk of testicular cancers, prostate issues, and behaviorally, more so with male cats, reduces roaming instincts, fighting instincts, and if cats aren't out fighting, then they aren't out getting infections, viral infections like leukemia, that kind of thing. So,
okay.
And that helps just extend their lives.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So 2015 was the start. Do you have any idea how many of these surgeries you've done?
She does.
In fact, because I'm nerdy like that, I don't know if we've posted on Facebook yet.
It's coming.
Okay.
It's coming.
On Facebook, it says 38,000 surgeries since 2011.
Yep.
But including how many did I do this morning? 4 surgeries this morning. We're at 38,556 surgeries.
Wow.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
She knows to the number.
That is wild.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is a bit nerdy, I have
It
to
is
admit,
nerdy,
but that's
yeah.
that's cool. And you've done, I guess, all of those just
Well,
about.
no.
No?
I've got a team. I'm thankful to have a relief veterinarian come in one day a
good.
week.
Yes.
So, he helps us out. We've had other relief veterinarians come in. I certainly wouldn't be able to do it without my, vet assistant staff. They keep me rolling. I'm doing the surgeries, but they're doing most everything else, the caretaking, and getting them ready for surgery. So I wouldn't be able to do them without.
That's a very
I've
important
never
part.
seen her take a sick day, though.
Oh, no, that's not true.
I've never seen her take a sick day. She is always there.
It's
every
rare,
day.
but I have.
Well,
I am human.
I guess that's true. So, but I mean, 4 already this morning. How long does it take to do one? I mean, is it different?
Male cats are very quick, like literally less than 30 seconds. Female cats about 8 to 10 minutes. I was timed. We had folks come in training and looking at ergonomics and how quickly things happen. Male dogs 15 to 20 minutes, female dogs 20 minutes ish for the surgery. Now they're under anesthesia a little bit longer, but so because they need to be shaved and prepped and
Sure.
and then they're waking up. So
Wow.
Yeah.
So why are male cats so quick and
just the
Boy,
physics of what you're doing.
okay?
Yep.
Just where things
are and
yeah.
what you have to do. I mean, I don't know if
I
it's
understand.
breakfast or lunchtime for people, but with male animals, we're not going into the abdomen,
Right.
so it's a much quicker surgery than with female animals.
But cat to dog, it was 30 seconds for a cat and about 15 minutes for a dog. So I mean that's a pretty big
Parts are a little bit smaller in cats, so it's much quicker.
makes
Yep.
sense. I guess the smaller the dog or the bigger the dog makes part of that
Exactly.
different too, right?
Yep.
Interesting.
If they don't miss meals like me, then a little bit more fat, then sometimes that takes a little bit longer.
A little
but
harder.
Still
Yeah.
can do it. Still can do it.
That is crazy. So we're close to 4,000 a year,
Mm-hmm.
basically. How does someone qualify for spay and neuter, or I mean, how does that process work for our listeners out there?
Yeah, so there's the only qualification is you need to be a Rutherford County resident. There's no, income based or anything like that. It's if you're a resident, you qualify.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. So there's a charge, I guess, of some type, or how does that work?
Nope, it's free. So you can go online, fill out an application. We will call and schedule your surgery. The surgery itself is free, and doesn't matter if they're in heat or overweight. Sometimes, I'll say overweight, carrying extra poundage. If they're bigger, and it's reasonable that other clinics charge extra for those things, just because the surgery does take longer. But we're able to subsidize that, so there's no extra charge for them being in heat. There's no extra charge for them being a bigger dog. And we've done surgery on dogs that are 120, 130 pounds. We do offer, because we are rabies control, we offer free rabies vaccine if they're old enough and need the vaccine on the day of surgery. If you want to come get your animal vaccinated for rabies, otherwise it's $15 per pet. The only thing that would cost money for the surgery is if you decide to have your animal microchipped, and it too is $15 per pet for the lifetime registration. So that would be the only cost associated with the surgery.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. Unbelievable. I've got like 3 dogs at home, so I know what we've paid.
Yeah.
And those expenses can really rack up. So, I mean, this is a service that I know you said a lot of people know about it, but how many more?
I'm sure.
What's going to happen
we'll
now?
be inundated.
Oh yeah.
Which is fine.
I know you said you had lots of help and you have some relief veterinarians, but you're also looking to actually have some permanent help relief, right?
We are, and we have been for a while.
I would say at least 5 years.
Yeah.
We've been looking.
Yeah.
For either full time. We've had it posted as full time. We've had it posted as part time. It would be lovely to have a second full time veterinarian. It would allow each of us to have a nice work week, and be able to do much more for the Rutherford County community. You know, we would definitely be able to increase our surgery capacity and do more surgeries, and then maybe folks wouldn't be waiting 3 months out for the surgery.
We just took a trip to Knoxville not too long ago, me, Doc, and our director, and we were looking for, is it assistant veterinarian or is it just veterinarian?
I would assume associate veterinarian.
Associate, okay. Yeah.
Well,
so we're still hiring.
I guess just contact PAWS if there's someone out there with the qualifications and interested, huh?
You could go online to the Rutherford County webpage and look at job postings. It should be listed there.
It should be.
And it'll talk about requirements and all of that.
Well, very good. I'm so glad you both came in today. It's been fun.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. We've been, I guess, happy Spay and Neuter Awareness Month.
Yes, happy Spay and Neuter Awareness Month.
Gracie Hill and Dr. Debrina Dills joining us here from Rutherford County PAWS on WGNS. If you missed any part of the show, check the podcast at WGNSradio.com. Just look under Rutherford Issues.
Hello friends, Lenny Farmer with Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home. More than I can count, we have taken care of families who were totally caught off